Action creators action objects are simply JavaScript literals. Action creators are functions that create and return these literals. Let's consider the following actions. Type remove color, ID 3315E1P538L0P52330E48001L8YF2412. Type rate color, ID 441E0P29AB40330E48001L8YF2412, rating 5. We can simplify the logic involved with generating an action by adding an action CRE. Getters for each of these action types. Import C from /constants. Export const remove color equals ID equals. Type C dot remove color, ID. Export const rate color equals ID, rating equals. Type C dot rate color, ID, rating. Now whenever we need to dispatch a rate color or a remove color, we can use the action creator and send the necessary data as function arguments. Store.dispatch remove color 3315E1P538L0P52330E48001L8YF2412. Store.dispatch rate color 441E0P29AB40330E48001L8YF2412. 5. Action creators simplify the task of dispatching actions. We only need to call a function and send it the necessary data. Action creators can abstract away details of how an action is created, which can greatly simplify the process of creating an action. For example, if we create an action called sort by, it can decide the appropriate action to take. Import C from /constants. Export const sort colors equals sorted by equals. Sorted by equals rating. Type C dot sort colors, sort by sorted by rating. Sorted by equals title. Type C dot sort colors, sort by sorted by title. Type C dot sort colors, sort by sorted by date. The sort colors action creator checks sorted by for rating, title, and the default. Now there is considerably less typing involved whenever you want to dispatch a sort colors action. Store.dispatch sort colors title. Action creators can have logic. They also can help abstract away unnecessary details when creating an action. For example, take a look at the action for adding a color. Type add color, ID URI.B4, title party pink, color F142FF, timestamp new date.toString. So far, the IDs and timestamps have been generated when the actions are dispatched. Moving this logic into an action creator would abstract the details away from the process of dispatching actions. Import C from /constants. Import V4 from URID. Export const add color equals title, color equals. Type C dot add color, ID V4, title, color, timestamp new date.toString. The add color action creator will generate a unique ID and will provide a timestamp. Now it's much easier to create new colors where provide a unique ID by creating a variable that we can increment, and the timestamp is automatically set using the client's present time. Store.dispatch add color F142FF, party pink. The really nice thing about action creators is that they provide a place to encapsulate all of the logic required to successfully create an action. The Add Color action creator handles everything associated with adding new colors, including providing unique IDs and timestamping the action. It is all in one place, which makes debugging our application much easier. Action creators are where we should put any logic for communicating with backend APIs. With an action creator, we can perform asynchronous logic like requesting data or making an API call. We will cover this in Chapter 12 when we introduce the server. Compose Redux also comes with a compose function that you can use to compose several functions into a single function. It is similar to the compose function that we created in Chapter 3, but is more robust. It also composes functions from right to left as opposed to from left to right. If we just wanted to get a comma delimited list of color titles, we could use this one crazy line of code. console.logstore.getState.colors.map equals c.title.join. A more functional approach would be to break this down into smaller functions and compose them into a single function. Import compose from Redux. Const print equals compose. List equals console.loglist. Titles equals titles.join. Map equals c.title. Colors equals colors.map.bindColors. State equals state.colors. Print store.getState. The compose function takes in functions as arguments and invokes the rightmost first. First it obtains the colors from state, then it returns a bound map function, followed by an array of color titles, which are joined as a comma delimited list, and finally log. Get to the console. Middleware. If you ever used a server-side framework such as Express, Sinatra, Django, Koa, or ASP.NET, then you are probably already familiar with the concept of middleware. In case you're not, middleware serves as the glue between two different layers or different end pieces of software. Redux also has middleware. It acts on the store's dispatch pipeline. In Redux, middleware consists of a series of functions that are executed in a row in the process of dispatching an action, as shown in Figure 8-7. Figure 8-7. HTTP request middleware pipeline. These higher-order functions allow you to insert functionality before or after actions are dispatched and state is updated. E8 middleware function is executed seek. Tilde Figure 8-8. Each piece of middleware is a function that has access to the action, a dispatch function, and a function that will call next. N extension causes the update to occur. Before next is called, you can modify the action. After next, the state will have changed. Figure 8-8. Middleware functions execute sequentially. Applying middleware to the store. In this section, we are going to create a store factory. A factory is a function that manages the process of creating stores. In this case, the factory will create a store that has middleware for logging and saving data. Store factory will be one file that contains one function that groups everything needed to create the store. Whenever we need a store, we can invoke this function. Const store equals store factory initial data. When we create the store, we create two pieces of middleware, the logger and the saver. Example 8-9. The data is saved to local storage with middleware instead of the store method. Example 8-9. storefactory.store/index.js. Import create store, combine reducers, apply middleware from Redux. Import colors, sort from /reducers. Import state data from /initial state. Const logger equals store equals, next equals, action equals. Let result console.group collapse dispatching, action.type. Console.log previous state, store.getState. Console.log action, action. Result equals next action. Console.log next state, store.getState. Console.group end. Const saver equals store equals, next equals, action equals. Net result equals next action. Local storage Redux store equals json.string java store.getState. Return result. Const store factory equals initial state equals state data equals. Apply middleware logger, saver create store. Combine reducer scholars, sort. Local storage Redux store. json.parser local storage Redux store. State data. Export default store factory. Both the logger and the saver are middleware functions. In Redux, middleware is defined as a higher order function. It's a function that returns a function that returns a function. The last function returned is invoked every time an action is dispatched. When this function is invoked, you have access to the action, the store, and the func. For sending the action to the next middleware. Instead of exporting the store directly, we export a function, a factory that can be used to create stores. If this factory is invoked, then it will create and return a store that incorporates logging and saving. In the logger, before the action is dispatched, we open a new console group and log the current state and the current action. Invoking next pipes the action onto the next piece of middleware and eventually the reducers. The state at this point has been updated, so we log the changed state and end the console group. In the saver, we invoke next with the action, which will cause the state to change. Then we save the new state in local storage and return the result, as in example 8 to 9. In example 8 to 10 we create a store instance using the store factory. Ints we do not send any arguments to this store, the initial state will come from state data. Example 8 to 10. C. Creating a store using the factory. Import store factory from /store. Const store equals store factory true. Store.dispatch add color FFFFFF, bright white. Store.dispatch add color 00FF00, lawn. Store.dispatch add color 0000FF, big blue. Every action dispatched from this store will add a new group of logs to the console, and the new state will be saved in local storage. In this chapter, we looked at all of the key features of Redux state, actions, reducers, stores, action creators, and middleware. We handled all of the state for our application with Redux, and now we can wire it up to the user interface. In the next chapter we will take a look at the React Redux framework, a tool used to efficiently connect our Redux store to the React UI. Chapter 9 React Redux. In Chapter 6, we learned how to construct React components. We built the color organizer app using React State